Hello everyone, this is Bigglou here. I thought I would give you my thoughts on the more recent, highly anticipated, popular annual franchise known as the Call of Duty series. I will be talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, except I'll be talking about it for the Wii, the underappreciated version. See, what most people don't know is that this version of the game was actually ported by Treyarch, the same fine folks that gave us Black Ops last year. So, since Treyarch did in my opinion, a very good job of handling Black Ops for the Wii, I thought it would give them a second chance with Modern Warfare 3. Now, let's get on with the graphic portion of the game. Now, it's no secret that this game looks like nothing compared to the HD counterparts of 360, PS3, and the PC, but still, just like Black Ops, Treyarch did a very good job of doing its best to maintain of the hardware limitations of the Wii hardware, and as you can see, this is pretty much still a pretty good looking Wii game. Now, the thing I'm really happy for with Modern Warfare 3 that I didn't like in Black Ops was that in Black Ops, I guess Treyarch was kind of in a hurry to release the game on time because the CGI cutscenes looked really compressed in Black Ops. But in Modern Warfare 3, you can tell they did a much better job of showing that, yes, the Wii can handle CGI cutscenes as well as the other systems. And aside from that, the game runs at 30 frames a second versus, 60 frames for the other versions. But still, the Wii version pretty much holds the zone in terms of graphics. There's still lots of explosions and whatnot going on. There's a little bit of slowdown, but it's not as noticeable as it was in Black Ops. There was a few hiccups here and there, but surprisingly the game still ran smooth despite the intense action that goes on in the single and multiplayer portion of the game. Now, this is probably going to be like the meat and bones of why I chose for the second time the Wii version of the Modern Warfare or the Call of Duty series, because in my opinion, I feel that the Wiimote and Nunchuck to me handles sort of like the keyboard and mouse aspect. The mouse being the Wiimote and the keyboard being the Nunchuck. Now, this game can be played with a classic controller as well, but in my opinion, if you're going to use the classic controller, then you might as well have bought it on another system, because I'm pretty sure if you own a Wii, you own another system as well. Now, most people complain about the Wii's Wiimote and Nunchuck scheme being too complex or too complicated to use. But I find fault in that because I feel that basically, just like Black Ops and Black Ops Conduit and whatnot and GoldenEye, you have to fine tweak the controls. Like, when I first played this game, I honestly spent before I even started playing the game, I spent about 10 minutes tweaking the controls to my liking. And then once I tweaked the controls to my liking, then it was on my way. Like I said, I stated before that I prefer using the Wiimote and Nunchuck over a dual analog stick just because of precision. And the same runs here for Black Ops. And even though, yes, people complain about how turning takes a while, but once again, you can adjust the sensitivity to it to where all you do is just slightly twist your wrist and bam, you're already doing like a full 360. So, it basically, the just the controls are really customizable. You can tweak it to your liking and whatnot. Same thing with the classic controller if you decide to go that route. So, overall, in my opinion, the control scheme works out very nice. There's hardly any motion. In fact, in my control scheme, the only time I use motion is for when I throw a flash grenade. Because when I throw a regular tactical grenade, I use it with the plus button, and then I use the minus button for reloading. So, overall, like I said, my experience with the controls have been great. In fact, I can say, it's about the same as the par with Black Ops. So, overall, the controls for this game, in my opinion, really held up compared to all the other games. Even to this day, I still think the best control scheme for first-person shooters still belongs to Metroid Prime 3, even though it's technically not a first-person shooter. So, overall, like I said, the controls, in my opinion, worked out great, as long as you tweak it to your liking. Now, Aside from the single player aspect, the biggest feature for the Call of Duty franchise is the multiplayer. And once again, the Wii version delivers by all the features included in the HD console versions is present here on the Wii version, including Spec Ops mode. But with all the greatness of the multiplayer, there are some drawbacks. First thing being that there will be no future DLC support, despite the fact that it's kind of funny how in the Wii version of Black Ops the instruction manual clearly stated that there will be future map pack DLC, but they never delivered. However, though, the game does support patch updates, so just to keep all the cheaters and whatnot in check. But the drawback is that sadly, just like the previous Call of Duty game, there is no local split screen multiplayer. Your only source of multiplayer is online, so if you don't have high speed internet, then well, you're kind of screwed. So, other than that, basically, all the features of the single and multiplayer is basically present here, so you'll get a real enjoyment out of the multiplayer aspect for the Wii version, because I can say from experience that I've had a few games that were laggy, but I can honestly say though that 80% of my games have been lag free. Now, the sound for this game is actually, I thought the sound on this game sounds pretty good for the game. I mean, despite the fact the game doesn't support Dolby Digital Pro Logic 2 support, the sound still pretty much gets you into the game. I mean, basically, sound effects wise, I really didn't hear a difference between the 360 version and the Wii version. Like I said, only the fact that the 360 version supports surround sound. So, all the bells and whistles that you hear on the Wii version sounds just as well as the HD counterparts, minus the surround sound. So, basically, the sound does a good job for this game. Overall, though, I would have to say that Modern Warfare 3 for the Wii, just like Black Ops, it delivers on all fronts. Control issues is going to be the main issue that'll basically set people away because, like I said, in my opinion, if you're going to use the classic controller, then you might as well just buy the 360 or PS3 version. So, overall, I would honestly give this game a buy just because of, to me, I prefer the control scheme better than using a dual analog stick. And once again, even though it's an Infinity Ward Sledgehammer game, Treyarch did basically ported the game to the Wii, and once again, they did a very good job with it. So, I am very pleased with Modern Warfare 3, and I can't wait to see what next Call of Duty game pulls off on the Wii U. So, take care, everyone.